please select a test kit, backflow, and condition from the menu above. Then click Start Practice Test to begin.
Five needle RP test procedures. Properly operate. I have completed notified the customer their water service will be interrupted. Step 2. Flush water through all the test ports simultaneously to remove debris. Start by opening the number 4 test port, then Step 3. Attach the appropriate fittings to the test ports. Steps 4 through 7. Step 4. Connect one side of the high side hose to the high side of the field test kit, and the other side of the high side hose to the number 2 test port. Step 5. Connect one side of the low side hose to the low side of the field test kit, and the other side of the low side hose to the... Step 8. Close the number 2 shut-off valve. Step 9. Close the high side bleed needle valve. Once the field test kit reading has reached the higher end of the gauge, close the low side bleed needle valve. Step 10. Open the high side control needle valve 1 full turn. Open the low side control needle valve up to 1/4 turn only. Watch the reading on the... Step 11. Close the low side Test number 2. Number 2 check valve tightness. This test will measure the differential pressure. Step 13. Connect one side of the bypass hose to the bypass. Step 14. Open the low side bleed needle valve. Once the read... Step 15. Open the bypass control needle valve. Look at the reading. Test number 3. Number 1 check valve tightness. This test will measure the static differential pressure across the number 1 check valve. It must hold at 5 psi. Step 17. Remember to close all needle valves on the field test kit, close all test ports and remove equipment, fittings and hoses. Open the number 2 shut-off valve slowly to pressurize the customer line. This concludes test number 3. The test is complete. Remember to fill out all relevant fields in the test form before you click or touch the Submit button to officially end the scenario. If you don't recall all of the values, click on the Test Values button to the left of the test kit to see the test values. Click on the Clues button below to highlight the fields in the test report you need to fill out for this scenario. Five needle RP test procedures. Properly operating. Test number 1. Relief valve opening point. This test will measure the differential pressure across the relief valve. It must hold at 2 psid or greater to pass. The zone between the 2 check valves should be at least 2 psid less than that of the supply line pressure. 5 needle RP test procedures. Properly operating. Test number 1. Relief valve opening point. This test will measure the differential pressure across the relief valve. It must hold at 2 psid or greater to pass. The zone between 2 psid less than that of the supply line pressure. Step 1.